I'll be right. I've got to go and see some.
We go in here.
2 weeks too late.
Afternoon.
Traitor!
So Boris Johnson heckled there. You can clearly hear the words traitor shouted at him. Now, Boris Johnson walks right into these problems. 2 weeks have passed since the flooding began in Worcestershire, and he has been AWOL. You know, he tries to present himself as a modern version of Winston Churchill. But Winston Churchill was someone who went down to the level of ordinary people. He went down to meet victims of the Blitz. But Boris Johnson is someone who waits for a couple of weeks until all the work has been done, and then arrives and shakes hands with a few people. The complete opposite of Winston Churchill. I don't understand why he does this. Maybe it's because he's lazy. He doesn't give a crap, but he wants the glory. But surely there's someone in number 10 who can advise him. Boris, you need to act immediately. And even if you act immediately and don't make all the best decisions, at least you are seen to be there. You are seen to be someone who's connecting with ordinary people, who actually cares. And you can create a reputation for yourself as someone who actually cares. You don't have to make all the right decisions. You don't have to be perfect. But you have to be shown to be caring. Boris Johnson seems not to care about that. He wants to have a reputation like he's a great leader, but he doesn't want to put in the effort. 2 weeks have passed, and this is not the first example of this. You can see just before the election, he did exactly the same thing. He was dragged kicking and screaming towards a reaction, and then he went to meet with the people, and of course the people were angry, because they were waiting for leadership, they were waiting for the government to act, and he was sitting on his hands. I really don't understand why he does this. It doesn't cost him a penny. It doesn't cost him any political capital. So why does he do it? Even if he doesn't care about the people, surely he cares about his reputation. And he would want in the future, when he really needs to spend that political capital, a politician has to think about the future. They have to think about, when do I need to use my political capital? So what they do is they have to save it up. They have to build a strong reputation, someone who cares about voters, someone who cares about ordinary people. So when a crisis arrives, they already have a good reputation that will protect them when they make mistakes. Boris Johnson doesn't seem to understand this, or maybe he doesn't care, or he's surrounding himself with people who are telling him the opposite. I'm not a political strategist. I'm not an expert, but I think if you build up a reputation as someone who cares, then when you make a mistake or take a wrong action, the public will forgive you. They will accept it. But if you build up a reputation for yourself as someone who doesn't give a crap, then even when you do good things, people will be skeptical. People will be cynical. They won't give you the benefit of the doubt. And I think this is a trap that Boris Johnson has made for himself. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you agree or disagree with me. Much appreciated as always. Thanks.